So today we're going to be talking about coats and jackets. I've collected a few throughout the years, beauties, and they're up for sale now on my Instagram. So so if you're interested in anything that you see today, just go to my Instagram. By the way, I've changed my Instagram name from Isabel's Vintage to Isabel's Garments. Because it's the most authentic. It's the most authentic username I could think of, because what you are getting is my garments. You're getting my clothing. You're getting stuff that I've thrifted, vintage pieces, custom made pieces. You know, I have a deep sense of personal style, and on that front I have a lot of custom pieces that I designed, and those are going to be up for sale soon as well. So I thought Isabel's Garments is the cleanest, simplest username, and it gives me a bit of synergy, so it makes it simpler for you to find me. My email is IsabelsGarments@gmail. My Poshmark has changed to Isabel's Garments. Depop, I have to set up a new one because they won't allow me to change my username. And now my Instagram is Isabel's Garments. So if you're looking for me, if you're looking to purchase from me, you only have to type in 2 words, and you'll find all my avenues. Anyhow, I'm gonna get started with the first jacket. By the way, my hair is bugging me so much. It is very oily because I'm dyeing it tomorrow. I'm dyeing my roots tomorrow, and it's best to do it with dirty hair, so I'm keeping my hair dirty. Anyhow, moving along. So I set up these little post-its so I can remember what I have to say, because sometimes when we're here on the other side of the camera, my mind draws a blank. Our minds just forget everything we wanted to say, and that happens a lot with tests. So I'm sure if you're in the test-taking stage of your life, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyhow, I purchased this a while ago, a few years back. It is a beautiful jacket with an animal print, and animal print is in right now. I'm aware of that, but for me, it's always in. There's nothing. How can animal print be out? Anyhow, it's really pretty tapestry with zebras and lions and tropical greenery, as well as some fruits. I think there's like this one pineapple going throughout the tapestry. Now this it only says a sample on here in the tag. It doesn't say much else. It doesn't tell me what fabric it's made out of. I can tell you that it's really strong, good quality, and that the buttons are brown wooden buttons. But it's beautiful. It has 2 front pockets, which is always a plus, because I don't know about you all, but at times I don't really know where to put my hands. So pockets really just solve that problem for me. I find myself putting my hands behind my back or clasping them at my belly. But pockets, you know, they solve that problem for us. And of course, the design is all around the jacket. It's really beautiful. I always get compliments wearing this jacket. Well, you know what? I get compliments all the time. But this one is something that, that really does get a lot of eye attention. Anyhow, it's gorgeous and it's very thin, so this will not keep you warm at all. Unless you're like me and you sweat a lot and you're really hot naturally. This might keep you slightly warm in, you know, chilly condition, but this is not for the winter time. It's mainly, I guess I would say, for the fall and spring. And if you just kind of want it to be out and about indoors rather than outdoors. I have worn it in the winter, but like I said, that's me. I'm really hot all the time. Anyhow, so like I said, it doesn't really say what size it is. My best guess is a small. It fits me beautifully, boxy. My favorite way to wear this is actually with overalls. I have these gorgeous overalls that fit my figure beautifully, and I like to throw this over it. But I can imagine wearing this with mixed prints. Like, for example, what I'm wearing right now is gorgeous. This beautiful tiger print silk blouse, which is also up for sale on my Instagram. Look how beautiful it looks side by side. It would just be gorgeous with so many options. I mean, I can be here all day. If I were to give you an option for each jacket, each piece that I show you on here, the video will never end, because I mix anything and everything. I can see potential in everything, and I know how to piece outfits together. Anyhow, that's why it's so hard for me to sell my clothes, because it would be something that I can wear in a million different ways and really have forever, and that's the hardest part of letting go for me, the practicality that I'm giving up. Anyway, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, the design is sturdy, the jacket is sturdy, and it's up for sale. Next up, we have this gorgeous leather trench. It's a beautiful caramel color. The leather is really, really soft and fine. I don't know what size this is. I would guess it's a small because it fits me perfectly, and it just doesn't have much info. It just has care info and of course the 100% leather info, but it doesn't really have much else. It's in beautiful condition. It is a vintage piece. The lining is in excellent condition. It's in overall great vintage condition. It does have a few nicks throughout the jacket, but like little things like that and that. It doesn't. I didn't get it fixed because it's not enough. It's too minor to justify the bill that that I might receive by getting it fixed at a leather specialty store. If you do want to get it fixed, though, if you intend on purchasing this item and you want to get it fixed, I suggest that you do your research, because you don't want to take it to a place that's not professional and doesn't do quality work. You don't want to ruin it, is what I'm saying. You don't want to ruin it because it's so beautiful. Please don't ruin my jacket. Anyhow, it's just your classic beautiful trench, perfect for the fall, perfect for the winter, even if you can stand it. I can wear this in the winter because, like I said a million times, I'm overly hot. Anyhow, the one nick that is noticeable is this one here. Now, I think that this is the vintage store's fault, because the thing with these stores, like for example the Salvation Army, they staple the tags onto the clothes. They staple the item. They staple the fabric, the leather, and the silk. And if I worked at the Salvation Army, I'll change that. Who knows? Maybe I'll write them an email, a little help, a little suggestion. Anyhow, the only nick that's noticeable is this one here. That's actually noticeable. That's big enough to be noticeable. Is that one there. I never got it fixed because I love the look of it. I love what it does to the jacket. It gives it a real authentic vintage feel. A lot of vintage is reproduced now. People are making clothes that looks vintage with a vintage style, but that just looks to me like trying. I'd rather have an actual vintage piece, and that's what you'll be getting if you purchase this beautiful trench coat. Like I said, it's sleek, it's classic, it can be worn a million different ways. My way, the way I imagine it, is with a baker's hat, black, and an all black outfit, black suede boots. I've styled this beauty many ways. Anyhow, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's caramel. It's beautiful. It was mine. My husband is doubting that I'm actually going to sell it, and I'm going to prove to him that I'm going to sell it. There you are. It's gorgeous, and I hope you like it enough to check out my Instagram. So I mentioned that there's a piece I'm not selling. There are two pieces that I'm not selling, and this is one of them. My classic, beautiful, strong, sturdy, perfectly oversized fit denim jacket. The brand is ID Wear. I'm not sure what that is. 100% cotton, and in the back it has something really interesting. It has this logo. That is the General Electric logo in leather. I think that this maybe was part of some kind of team outing with General Electric, maybe, I don't know, but that is the General Electric logo, so that's interesting. Anyhow, it's beautiful, perfect denim, perfect classic blue wash, classic cut, classic oversized fit. Denim can be worn a million different ways. My favorite way to wear it is to throw it over a really pretty silk dress in the spring. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. And even in the fall, I can throw it over a cotton dress, a long sleeve turtleneck dress, many ways to wear it. Anyhow, it's beautiful, it's perfect, and I think that I'll never find anything like this again, and that is why I don't want to sell this. If I find it again, then I'll buy it and put one up for sale. By the way, if there's something you're looking for and you want me to try and find it, let me know in the comments, because I'll do that as well. I would definitely be your personal shopper. I feel like I am your personal shopper already with all the beauties that I intend on selling. Anyhow, yeah, it's just classic. It has pockets inside, which is so clutch. I've put smoothies in these pockets. Like, I have made my smoothie on my Ninja before leaving, and I would just put it in here, and so I don't have to carry a book bag. I can just put it in my inside pocket, and that saves me, the extra baggage of a book bag. Anyhow, so it's just your classic cut. It has the two pockets in the front, the lower pockets, the side pockets, and of course, like I mentioned, the inside pockets just now. It's your medium wash blue, and it's gorgeous, and it's a size large. And this one was something that I picked up at the Goodwill a while ago. And it's funny, I get compliments from men when I wear this one. It's like they can see and appreciate the denim, and I think that they're aware that it's also a men's jacket. But I'm not sure if it's a men's jacket or not, to be honest with you. But I think that they think it is because it's large, so so they always compliment my jacket in perfect, like, brand new condition. So it may have never been worn, who knows. Anyhow, that's my denim. So next up we have my favorite blazer, this gorgeous plaid blazer. It's gray and black, and it has white speckled design over the plaid, which is really cool. I like the touch of a nice speckle. I've mentioned it a million times. Anyhow, this is a size 12 US, and it fits me perfectly relaxed. It is large on me. It's meant to look oversized, so it just looks perfectly oversized on me. It kind of hangs very informal, so it just gives you a really casual look because it literally just hangs off you as though it's hanging off of a hanger. It has that kind of fabric without any structure, but overall it gives a really structured, clean look to your outfit. Anyhow, like I said, it's a US size 12. The fabric blend is polyester, viscose, and elastic, and it's dry clean only, but I've put it in the machine a few times. It doesn't harm it. Anyhow, it's beautiful. It has two pockets in the front. Again, it gives us something to do with our hands, and it's just a classic to add to your wardrobe. I'm telling you. Okay, to be completely honest with you, I already sold this one a few months ago, and I refunded her money because I wasn't ready to let it go. Last fall, I remember like it was yesterday, she was so angry, and I don't blame her, but you know, I wasn't ready, so I refunded her the cash. Anyhow, I'm ready to let it go now, so if you are interested in this piece, you can check out my Instagram. You know that this baby can be styled just like the other ones, literally exactly like the other ones, in any different way that you like. Whatever your heart desires, this can help you out with that look. So next up we have this gorgeous wool cardigan. I have recently shared this in a previous video. It is the most recent purchase of mine. I love this cardigan so much because it looks like a Chanel tweed jacket. It's cut like a Chanel tweed jacket. It has the fringes on the pockets and on the hem and on the cuff like a Chanel tweed jacket does. But I have found that I am overly hot in this baby. This is a really thick 100% wool sweater, and so it just makes me way too hot. I've tried to make it work and I get really, really hot wearing it. So now I have to give it up. And the worst part is that I put my heart into it already. You know, I changed the buttons. I loved it. Anyhow, so I changed the buttons for you if you decide to purchase this. This actually came with blue buttons. They were horrific, and I changed them for these gorgeous tortoiseshell buttons that give the jacket a much more sophisticated, neutral look. You know, my favorite buttons are tortoiseshell buttons and mother of pearl buttons. So I know it's minor little things like that that I find to be very important. Anyhow, so I changed the buttons, gave the cardigan life, gave it a purpose again because it looked really odd with the buttons that it came in. Anyhow, this wool jacket has a beautiful print, like a diamond print. It has a background color of like a muted teal, which is sort of kind of like a gray teal. And the diamond print is made of black and nude. So black, nude, and teal make up this jacket, which just adds like a beautiful, casual, everyday look. So you can treat this like a regular cardigan. You can throw it over just about anything. I have enjoyed wearing it with white. I love to wear white in the winter and fall anyway, but I just like the way the teal and the white look together. The teal color is something that it's like a pastel but not, and that's what I like about it, because it kind of looks like you're wearing these colors that you're not supposed to wear in this season, which of course I don't follow any of the style rules or fashion rules. But yeah, so it just gives me like a nice pastel softness. It brings a softness to winter, and I love that. So yeah, if you want to purchase this one, it's available for purchase now. Like I said, I loved it. I changed the buttons in it and everything, but it's just way too hot for me. So here we have a beautiful 100% wool blazer. It's thin and sturdy, and it's kind of form-fitting, I guess. It is an extra small, but it's not tight on me at all. So you know, when you hear extra small, you're afraid that it's just going to be tight on you. It's not like that on me, and I have curves. So it's an extra small, 100% wool. It has the classic left pocket over the left bosom and the two pockets in the bottom with the closure here. And it also has two pockets in the inside on either side, so even more room for storage. I love pairing this one with mismatched slacks. So I like to kind of DIY a suit with this blazer. If you want a more polished look, like a actual business suit, you can find a black wool pants or a gray wool pants, but I do enjoy mixing this one a lot. I think it gives me a suit more for the creative person rather than the business focused person. Anyhow, but of course that's not the only way to wear it. There's a million ways to wear this one. I like to mix textures. So this is wool. I would most likely mix it with silk, silk skirt, silk dress. The options are forever endless. Last but certainly not least is my most latest purchase, and it's this gorgeous mom coat. I'm calling it a mom coat because this is the kind of coat my mom had growing up. It's long, it's beautiful, but it looks very, very vintage, and I think that it may be vintage because it's Jones, New York, and I've never seen a Jones, New York sign like this one before, so I'm guessing that this is from a different time. So it has a bit of vintage to it, and it has a gorgeous faux fur trim on the hoodie and on the cuffs. I love it. What drew me to it was the color, of course. I love this. This is a very muted kind of green. I like muted colors a lot because something about them are automatically neutral, and that's what drew me to the overall purchase. Is the color stood out to me. I ultimately bought it because it is an extra small. So I have been looking for this kind of mom coat, oversized long coat for a long time. But because I'm petite, a medium won't do, a small won't do. It will look too large on me. And I have never found one that's an extra small at the thrift store until last week. So I found this one here. I'm very happy. It is, like I said, like a muted green, and it has tortoiseshell buttons going all the way down. 2 pockets in the front, faux fur brown trimming around the cuff and around the hoodie, and it's perfect. I am excited for the first day of snow because I know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this and my Uggs. My husband and I are gonna head to Central Park. We're gonna buy some sleds and we're gonna have a great time. And I'm gonna have the comfort and warmth and nostalgic feeling that this coat is bringing to me. So this one is obviously not for sale. It's my most recent purchase, and honestly I think I struck gold when I found this one in an extra small, so I'm not sure if I'll be selling it anytime soon. Anyhow, that is it for today. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing, and thank you so much for commenting. I have a few people on my channel now that are commenting and keeping community and keeping conversation going, and I need that desperately. I really need community and I need conversation. I like this to feel like a two-way situation. I don't like to feel lonely doing this, and I used to feel that way, and I used to suffer a lot with that. But now that I have some girls and some friends on here commenting, it really does motivate me and inspire me to keep going and to get up and do it. I love having these conversations because this is what I love to do. I love to talk about this. This is something I really care about, and so I love to talk about it, and I love to talk about it with you all. And when you talk back to me, it really does motivate me and help me. At times this can be really lonely and really hard. So I just want to give a special shout out to all of you who have been engaging with me recently. I feel like I'm finally building my community on here, so thank you very much. And if you're interested in anything on here, just let me know. Check out my Instagram, IsabelsGarments, and you can send me a message, a private message, or you can email me if you like to, and we can talk about it if you're interested in a piece. Thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.